hauntings since time began. Raw side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creepy floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the wrong side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Hey, everybody, welcome in. A happy Raw Side Wednesday to everybody. Let's see who's come to hang out with us and our guest. Hello there, Cynthia. Oh, she's having dinner. You inspired me for dinner tonight, Cynthia. I'll just have you know that. Hello, Miss Janice. Hello, hello. Hey, girly, good luck on what you're about to do. Have a good time. Miss Sweet Betty, how are you doing this evening? I hope you are all well. Hello, Janice. And there's Cree, our lovely Cree. Get those questions ready, guys. And there's our Miss Pinky. Hello, hello. Hey, Joe. How's it going? And Pam is here as well. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Bristol Kiwi. Hello, hello. Or should I say, hello, me lover? Is that? All right, me lovers. That's what you go. Okay. Sarah B, welcome in. Oh, thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate it. There's Miss Leanne. I knew she'd be there somewhere. Nice, nice. And hopefully I got everybody. And hello to all the lurkers. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you could join us. We have a guest who is pretty awesome. And I hope you guys are really going to enjoy it. So get those questions ready. You know how it is. And without further ado, I'm just not going to have him hang it back there. Let's welcome Tim from Chaos Paranormal. Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. First of all, I love the intro. Amazing intro.
I know. Can't get enough of it.
Every time I hear it, I rock out. I'm like, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I love it.
Nobody could see me, head banging in the background.
I was doing the same thing. I was like mid drink, and I was like, wait, well, this is an awesome tune. Let's do this. Like, yeah.
Nice. I love it. I can't get enough. It's
I
funny.
appreciate you having me, by the way. This is amazing.
Oh, I'm glad to have you here. We are just going to jump right into it. I'm going to ask you, sir. First, I'd like to ask my guests about who you are as a person before we get into what you do.
I am, let's see. I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. Let's put it that way. I love all sorts of things. I used to be a professional wrestler for 18 years.
Awesome.
That's why the missing teeth, you know what I mean? The scars and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been all over Ontario, all over Canada. I've been to the US as well for that. Traveled there. Um, I live in Quebec now, Canada. Married, of course, Mrs. Chaos. She comes on the shows once in a while. I have a 16-year-old son who wants to get into the paranormal as well.
Cool.
So yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell. Honestly, I just loved like tinkering with things and making things work. I'm one of those people who like to take things apart and try to figure out how it works. So
Nice.
I guess this professional is perfect for me, right? So
Right, exactly. So yeah, just pick it apart and see what's
exactly,
going on.
yeah, for sure.
All right, I gotta ask, what was it like being a professional wrestler?
I had the best time. I love traveling. Ask anybody. I love driving. I can drive for hours and hours and hours. So I love the traveling. The money was okay. You know what I mean? It wasn't great. But it's the people that you meet that are awesome. You know what I mean? It's you can't, for instance, and this is like not shooting my own horn, but like for instance, like I've met people who like brought their people like their kids who were in wheelchairs and stuff like that. And
Right,
that's such an eye-opening thing. Like you're not ready for that. I'm sorry, but you're not. Like
right.
they're like, hey, do you want to take a picture with my son? And you're like, I'm nobody. Why are you doing this? Like, you know what I mean? Or autographs and stuff like that. It's just an amazing feeling. Like honestly, like it's so cool.
Sure. Well, you're somebody to them. That's the
Right,
important. That's
exactly.
what it is.
And but it was such a great feeling. But yeah, no, traveling was great. The the road, I mean, my body is not the way it used to be. Like I'm, in my 40s now, and I started like almost like I said, almost 20 years ago, technically. And a lot of beating up and a lot of scars and broken bones. And so yeah, it's rough. So
Well, it's a great chapter in your life. Hello, hello, Phil. It's not dated. Phil, help me with the intro.
oh no, it's amazing. Keep it.
I love
Don't
my
ever get rid of
intro.
that. Don't ever get rid of that. Come on.
But if you're willing to make me another one, then we could kind of flip on and off.
Okay, but if they
Hey,
make you a new
Coach.
one, I get to pick which one it is.
Yeah, okay.
Because I love this one, so I might be biased to this one. So yeah,
Yes, it's great. It's great. I had a lot of help with that intro.
awesome.
And so let's see. Oh, okay. We got a question for you already before we even get into it. Ghost Quest asks, do you know the wrestler Ruckus from Blackout? He is a friend of mine.
I don't know him personally. I know who he is. He worked for ZZW. He did also some backyard stuff as well. I might have crossed paths with him in the past because Ruckus was doing some of the the extreme stuff, like the thumbtacks and the stuff. I was doing that in the beginning as well, which is the stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Don't listen to me. It's the dumbest thing you could ever do. Thumbtacks, barbed wire, tables, burning tables, all that stuff, glass. It's the dumbest thing. Like I so. Yes, I have heard of him. I know of him, and I've seen videos. But if I would have seen him in public, I probably didn't even know who he was. So you know what I mean?
Goodness. All right. And Joe, you got it in common because Joe was a professional wrestler as well.
Amazing. That's
And
amazing.
he says, well, I was lucky if I got paid when I was wrestling. Did get to meet cool people. And I did get beat up by Jerry the King Lawler.
That's awesome. Yeah. I've gotten a lot of promoters who did never pay me either. I would go to towns and they would be like, "Oh, we're going to give you this money," and then it never came about. So
That's awesome.
it's a carny life. I'm sorry, but it really is a carny life, that the business. So
And that's the sad thing. I mean, you don't get paid, but then you feel it in your 40s and you're like, oh, I got all beat up for nothing.
right, I could have used that money for medical bills now. What happened?
Medical
I need crutches now. Come on, like
a trust, something to
yeah,
keep you
something,
moving.
please.
Thanks for sharing the link, Pinky. If you guys aren't subscribed to Tim, go check out his channel. Please subscribe to him.
Appreciate it.
Let's get him out there. It's important. Now I'm going to ask you, some of the big questions.
Sure.
What started you in the field of the paranormal?
I was doing paranormal stuff way back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember Ustream. Remember Ustream?
No.
So how I started actually technically is I did radio for forever. And then I got on podcasting and stuff like that. And I was doing it way back in the day. And we used to do like scary stories and like make up stories and talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And then I just got really, really into the paranormal stuff. And I just got really into like finding stuff out. And then a couple of years ago was like I don't want to get emotional in here, but like a couple of years ago was the worst time of my life. I lost 6 of my relatives in like over a year span.
Oh my goodness.
My mom included, my dad included, my grandmother, my great grandmother.
Oh,
It
that's
was just, it was
hard.
rough. It was just
Yeah.
like bang, it was like a curse. It was like bang, 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 like yeah. And it's always trying to find what's going on. Like I've always felt them around me, and I always was like, I need to search this. I need to know what's going on. And so since then, I got more into it. And when I met my wife was like, I'm into paranormal too. I'm like, awesome. Now I have somebody to bounce off of. Like I have somebody to like,
Yeah.
you know. So I dabbled in YouTube once in a while. Never really gave it a thought. And then one day, my wife, we were on the couch. She's like, "Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a channel." And we did our first couple of videos, and I was like, it was okay. But I was like, there's something still that I want to know. There's always that, you know, that always what if, or you know what I mean, or if there's something around me, or
Right.
so yeah. Long story short, I got into paranormal probably God when I was like my early 20s, maybe late teens.
Okay.
But I've like obviously I watched all the channels. I watched, you know, Ghosts Adventures and all that stuff, and like, and it was so amazing to me. It was
Right.
amazing to me, and it blew my mind. And I was like, I would love to do something like this. And it just took that person, like I said, like my wife. So you can say she did it.
It's her fault.
It's her fault. She's the one that got it out of me. She's like, you can do it. Let's do this together. So yeah, that's pretty much how it went.
That's awesome. Awesome. Welcome in, Big Stu. How are you doing? Okay, so what was actually your first investigation like?
My first investigation actually was back in the day was when my hometown, we did a cotton mill that was burned down. And there's a few people that died in that place during the burning and all that stuff. Just me with a camera. Nothing, no gadgets, no nothing. Just trying to talk to people. And with a bunch of like a few friends, and we were scared out of our minds. Like, you know what I mean? We were totally terrified. Because I was like, I've always said I want to know, but like it's scary opening yourself up completely. I've always said that. Like it's like
It can be, yeah.
right. So like and again, this is my first investigation. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like I have no idea. Like I don't know if I see a ghost in front of me, what do I do? Run? Do I scream? Do I cry?
That's what I'm saying. Are you a runner or a chaser?
But I'm a chaser. I am a chaser. Like I say into my videos all the time, I am the dumb one who will run towards that person. Like we talked about Bigfoot, and they're like, "Well, what if Bigfoot's real?" I'm like, "I'll run towards it. If I see Bigfoot in the woods, I'll run towards it." That's how stupid I am. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Well, no, it's because that's that curiosity. You're like,
Right.
you're not sure.
Because
My sister is the runner that goes after. Yeah, she's the runner
yeah,
or
my
the
wife
chaser,
was
I would say.
my wife is the same way. We had like this has nothing to do with paranormal, but we had somebody try to break in our house one time, and my wife literally ran outside and was like, "Get out of my yard!" But I was like, "You don't know if they had a gun or a knife or
Right.
something like
Yeah,
you're
you don't
crazy
think
for
about
that." Like, and so we'll call the cops. She's like, "I don't need the cops. We're good." Like so. But that's how I am too. I run towards it. I'm never going to be like I'm so scared. Now I'm like I need to know. I need to know. I felt stuff in our house. I felt stuff like my cousin used to say. There's something in our laundry room. I had a friend that slept over here. She said there's something in our laundry room. I was like, damn, it can't be a coincidence. We're all feeling this.
Right.
But one day I was doing something, typing away, and I seen it out of the corner of my eye, and I ran to the laundry room. I must have looked like a crazy person running towards the laundry room.
Laundry room.
But I had to know. That's just the way I am. That's the curiosity.
While they're in there, they could do the laundry. Damn.
I wish. Oh, God, I wish. But yeah.
Help you out a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not really, I wouldn't say a runner or a chaser. I usually just stand there and then I try to, rationalize what I've just experienced before I go chasing after it.
Right.
But like my sister, because she's on with the team with me, and she's like, "Oh, F this," and she goes running right after it.
Right. But I always wanted to know. So something happens, like something used to happen to me all the time. Well, it still does technically. I would get emotional. I don't know if that's a thing, if that's a trigger or something. But when I used to watch ghost shows, or ghost hunting and stuff like that, I used to get emotional, really, really like for some reason. I don't know what it was. Like I would just start tearing up for some reason.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I that scared that I'm like getting emotional, or do I feel for them, or do I feel for the spirits, or like what is it like? And
you're feeling the emotions.
Yeah, I've never been able to like kind of like turn that up
Right.
anymore. You know what I mean? It's weird. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's actually an empathic ability where you're absorbing
Okay.
the emotion.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Because I do that myself.
Yeah, it's
It's,
crazy.
it's
My
really weird.
my
It
friends
can
used
be
to say that you're
annoying.
crying. I'm like, I'm not crying. Like,
Yeah. What are you, crazy? I don't do
I'm not
that.
crying. Yeah. Like,
I'm a
yeah.
man. I don't cry.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Remember, guys, don't forget about the questions. What is your stance on using gadgets during your investigation?
Mm. So this is where the debunking comes in.
Yes.
So I believe if it's done in the right circumstances. If you use an EMF reader, please know what you're doing with the EMF reader or the K2 meters. Know your surroundings. Know that the power is off. Know that there's not power running to that building. Know that your phones are off. Know that there's, even outside interference can happen. Know your surroundings. Um, I'm okay with it. The only thing is, like, I don't use cat balls and stuff. I think cat balls are, sorry, I think they're, you can scream and they'll move. You know what I mean? Like, they'll go off.
Yeah.
Like, the filament side, even temperature change can touch the filament. Vibrations. I'm a big dude. I walk into a building, there's a cat ball, it's going to move clearly because I'm stepping on wood and stuff. So,
Right.
uh, but again, I am a debunker, yes, but I will go if you're using it in the right way, all the power to you in the world. The only thing is, like I said, cat balls, DR60. I'm sorry, DR60 has been debunked millions and millions of times, and I think it's the worst sounding AVP recorder in the world. Like,
Yeah.
I've tried so many times to hear what it says, and I cannot make out anything it says. So yeah, I skip that. So
Everybody's got their opinion about that one.
right, exactly, yeah. And that's the thing. Everybody's got their opinion. So
Right. So yeah, just I do the experiment, guys. What can you do? We've got a question from Sarah B. And she says, what was the most convincing piece of evidence that you've ever captured?
So I lived in a old art world cafe. It was an old cafe, and they turned into a house. And they had, it's hard to explain. This had they had a basement, but it was like a dungeon. Like, it was like rocks everywhere, and it was, and this was when I was young. My mom was like, I kept hearing stuff from downstairs, and I was like, no, there's no way. It's all whatever. Even though as a kid I was skeptic. I was like, nah, there's nothing. And I go downstairs, and sure enough, there's paint cans tipped over, and I'm like, there could be mice, there could be rats, there could be whatever. And it's an old cafe. And one day she's like, there's something going on in that basement. And I went downstairs, and there was footprints, and we took pictures of it. There's footprints in the paint. And that was the most convincing to me. And there's a pair of overalls hanging up, workman's overalls. And we never went to the basement ever. Like, this was like a place where we're like, if we didn't hear anything, that we would never step foot in that place. And we took the picture of that, and there was somebody standing inside the overalls. And my mom, God bless her soul, she had the pictures until she passed. And I don't even know where the pictures are now, but seeing those footprints was like, I don't even know how to react to this. Like, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I was so blown away by that. And I know that sounds so like, oh, that could be anything, but like seeing footprints somewhere, like even in the snow, like even some, like, you know what I mean? Like, it blew my mind. I'm like, there's something in the house, and I can't figure out who it is. And the footprints were like, like, I'm like, it's not mine, it's not my mom's. So like, yeah.
Sasquatch. That's
Yeah,
what that
yes,
was.
exactly. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and it was white paint too. I remember it was an old dusty floor and just white prints everywhere. And to a point where I even went upstairs and I checked everybody's shoes. I was like, someone's messing with me here. Like, I gotta know. Like, someone's messing with me. So yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, Pinky, sweetie. Thank you for the gifted. Welcome in, Carla. Pinky's a rock star. Let's see. Our other question is up here from Pam. Pam wants to know, have you ever had any frightening experiences while investigating, possibly paranormal or mundane?
The one I can't explain is we went to the Kingston Asylum, insane asylum. And it's on my channel. My wife's name came over the spirit box. Clear as day. And a creepy British voice. And usually spirit box, you get like, channels, you get like, it's just radio frequencies. But it said her name so clear that she heard it from like 5 feet away from me. Like she heard it, she's like, "Oh my god!" And the voice was just, and like I said, I got teary eyed. I'm like, I don't know why it was an emotional thing. I was like, this is crazy. Like, but it scared me. I was like, this is my wife's name. Someone's saying over the speaker box.
Yeah, it does get a
And
little creepy.
loud
Yeah.
too, like, and not in a nice way, like, oh, Caroline. It was more like Caroline. Like,
Yeah.
so if you guys want to check out the channel, check out that post, like that video. It's a short anyway, but it was the creepiest thing I've ever heard. Like, it was just so weird to me. But
Yeah, I didn't see that one yet. I'll have to check that one
oh,
out.
it was just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, again, it's radio frequencies. You can be like, oh, it's a commercial or it's a song or something, but like, how do you get syllables like that and name like so clear? It's just to me, I didn't understand it. I don't know how, but yeah.
Yeah, it freaks you out when you hear your name. Welcome in, William. Yes, Steph, Bigfoot does exist. We just proved it. See?
There you go. Who's in
See?
my basement?
We're not playing around here.
There you go.
Do you find you and your wife find that if she's on an investigation with you, do you find you attract more activity than you would if you're like by yourself?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. I feel like she, whether she wants to believe it or not, I think she's she gets more of it. Yeah, I think it's more when she holds a spirit box or she's holding stuff, it's more attracted to her for some reason. And I don't
Because
know
I
what
did do a program on women in the paranormal, and if I think women do attract more activity,
Okay.
so that's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
it's
More attracted
really
to her.
weird. Yeah, I never really thought. Yeah, honestly, like thinking back on our stuff and just even having conversations here and doing like investigation in the house, whatever, and like, yeah, I feel like it's like it's something's around her. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just the looks.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, on your investigations, what equipment do you use or recommend using?
I do the spirit box. I was going to say talker. I don't use the spirit talker. I use the spirit box. I do EVPs. We do the SS method, but I do it the right way. And I say the right way because I don't like when people are like, oh, we're going to do an SS method, and I'm going to stand 10 feet in front of you and yell at you questions. Well, no matter how much you're like, I can still hear you talking.
Yeah, yeah.
So I like to do the SS method where you're in another room, I'm in another room, or the pad and pen, way.
Okay.
I like that. And Paranormal Triage just told me the other day when I did a podcast with him, he likes to stick a microphone inside the headphones.
Oh, good idea.
And I thought that was the most genius thing in the world. I was like, that's amazing. I never thought of that actually. Because anybody could say anything,
Yeah.
So I was like, that's an amazing idea. So SS method, that's pretty much it, honestly. Like, I just like, I am one of those people, I like to go on by feelings. If I feel something, if I feel, this place is not right. Like, there's the schoolhouse we kept driving by to get to my old house. And I kept feeling like, so I was like, we have to go there one day. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's something that's attracting me to there, So I would like to go on and just like use the minimal stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, just spirit box. I do have an EVP. I do have EVPs, obviously. I do have a K2 meter. REM pods. They're hit or miss, you know what I mean? Depending on where we are.
Right.
But that's pretty much it, yeah.
And what are your opinions on phone applications?
Mm-hmm.
Let it all out.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't think they're right. Something that asked me about my steps and my health and stuff like that, and like, don't move your phone because it might, tell you there's a spirit around you. Like, come on. I just the one that I seen was like $25, and I was like, that's just crazy. And it was a SLS camera.
Oh god.
And it was like, oh, it can map out your whole house. And I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? So the spirit talker, I can't do it. I can't. I tried so many times to like just take it seriously, and I just honestly I can't. That's my opinion though. That's just my opinion.
Right.
I've tried the necrophonic, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
necrophonic. Oh my god, it's
I just can't. I can't do it. I just really can't do it. I just there's just so many things that set it off. Like I've done experiment. Michael from Real Evidence has done an experiment where we take our phones and we go near our microphones and it would go off every 2 seconds. So there's something, you know what I mean? There's something that's not right with those things.
Right.
And also I don't believe in you pay $6 a month and it asks you where you're living, your exact location, how many steps you walk. I'm a big guy. Don't ask me those. That's insulting. Don't ask me how many steps I take a day.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? So yeah, I don't believe in that stuff, honestly. And that's just my opinion, honestly. So
Actually, there was one that I downloaded for the hell of it because I thought it was hilarious. I forget what the hell it was though. It was, I think it was a demon
oh god, anything that says
tracker
demon.
or ghost detector, something like that. I'm thinking, oh my god, okay, yeah, ghost detector. I said, oh come on, I gotta play with this. I mean, if it's free, I'll play around with it. But
Right.
you know, just the necrophonic. I used to just die laughing with that, and the SLS. I'm sorry, all I do is laugh every time I would turn that on
I
because it's
can't. No,
hilarious.
yeah. I watched somebody who they made their own app. They charged like $25 for it. And they cut like comedians segments. They cut TV show segments. And I busted on them because it was like Jim Carrey's speech at the awards.
Oh geez.
They were getting that on their box, and I was like, wait a minute, I know that speech. Like I know that like line. And I looked it up and I was like, sure enough.
Oh geez.
So they were just literally chopping up bits and pieces of like stuff on YouTube and putting it on I was like, come on, like guys.
You know, you got to give them credit. That's genius.
It's genius, but work a little bit harder.
I wouldn't know how to do that.
Right? Same here. That's the thing. Yes, I might be against it, but I'm like, kudos, because I have no idea what I'm like. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm here right now with you. So yeah.
Welcome in, TARDIS. How are you? Let's see. Admit, hello. And we do have a question from Miss Cree, our queen of questions. I love Cree. What are your feelings on cryptids?
I'll be honest with you. I'm not familiar. I don't really go down that path of that kind of stuff. Honestly, I stick to more of the paranormal stuff. And this is just me being honest. I could be, I could go on and bullshit you guys, honestly, but I won't.
Because we will hunt you down.
Of course. And I don't want to be looking like a liar saying, oh yeah, you know what? Cryptids are like, and I'm like, it's not.
Because you just told us where you lived. I mean,
Right. It's not hard. So yeah. No, I'm not, I never really got into it, honestly. And the thing is, guys, I just got into Bigfoots recently. And that was somebody's fault on YouTube. And I hate that they did that to me. I went down a rabbit hole of Bigfoot stuff and alien stuff because of somebody. I'm always willing to learn stuff. I'm always willing to, like, if I have somebody like on here tell me that, hey, check this out, I would love that. But honestly, I'm not too sure about that kind of stuff. That's just me being honest, like,
Right.
I know what I know.
Right. Well, no, we'd rather have you be honest than make up a story.
Right. And that's the thing too. And like we talked before the show and I said about the whole like tarot readings and stuff like that. I love that people do it. I'm not going to talk about it because I have no idea how to do it. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. So
right. Thank you for the gems and the jewels, ladies. I appreciate it. William, thank you. Girlie says I married a cryptic. They exist. Yeah. I wouldn't call that a cryptic. I'd more say creep. Oh my God. All right. What is the most intense place that you have investigated so far?
Let's see. There's a few of them. I would say the asylum in Kingston. Yeah, I would say the asylum. The first time we went there, we couldn't get access at all. There was such security around there. There were so many people that were like, no. So we did an investigation around the building and we got a few things here and there. And I was like, okay, whatever. Then as the time came, we were getting further and further further inside the building. So I think it goes back to emotional again. It goes back to like, I just felt like so much pain, so much like it feels like I'm opening something up in me lately that I didn't know I had, but I felt so like I just posted a video that we went to a ghost town over the weekend.
Yes.
It's a ghost town of 14 people that live there.
I see it.
And I got emotional. Like I was like, why am I getting so emotional about this? Like knowing these families had to up their, their lives and like leave, and people, have gotten, they lost their lives in these places. They had to,
Yeah.
do some other things to themselves that, they had no choice. And the asylum was the same way. The asylum felt like just a rush of just like, I feel so sad that people are like that in here. Especially children too. Like there was a wing for children and stuff, not asylum, but there was like a nursing wing and stuff.
Right.
It just killed me. Like, so intense wise, like obviously I wasn't chased after or like what, but just the all around, just like chest heavy, heart heavy.
Right.
Like almost I can't breathe. I can't be here right now. Like I don't want to be here right now, but I'm curious. You know what I mean? I need to know. So, um, but yeah, I have to say everything for me is emotional. And again, I don't know if I'm unlocking something in me, but it definitely feels like I feel like I'm attached to something, and I don't know what it is yet. So yeah,
Right. Yeah. I will, like I'm saying, you're empathic. You're picking up on the emotional residue
right,
left
yeah,
behind. Because I do that myself. You
okay,
feel it. I do that if I like touch certain things. You absorb
right, yeah, like
the energy that was left behind. It's really strange. A lot of people think, "Oh, you're nuts," but no, it happens.
yeah,
It's really strange. Cree has a question here. Do you think people's beliefs can get in the way of their investigations, not just for those that believe, but for those that don't as well?
I think so. I think beliefs can get in the way of investigations. I try to be as open minded as I possibly can. But again, being the debunker and stuff like that, people are like, "You're not open minded. You're closed minded, and you don't believe in anything." But like, I believe it can. I believe the beliefs get in the way for sure. Um, I believe though, if you're going to talk about like bringing skeptics with you and stuff like that, and people who are like absolutely nothing, there's no ghosts, there's nothing paranormal. I love proving them wrong. I love taking those people, and I've done that before in videos where I'm like, okay, you don't believe it? Let's go out, let's do stuff. And by the end of the video, they're like, "Oh my god, I felt something. I heard something. I felt like," and it was
That's
an amazing,
great.
and it was an amazing feeling. I was like, "I told you." Like, even if like you're not going to go out and see something every time, you're not going to go out and hear everything every time.
Right.
But the one time I took the person out, we took the person out. They were like, "There's," I don't know how to explain it. There was just something there.
Right.
But the belief wise, I just feel like if I go into it negative, there's nothing that's going to happen. If I open myself up to it and I try to believe something that's there, try to be like, something could be there, something's going to happen. You know what I mean? I just feel that
Right.
way. So if you're going it with a negative attitude, yeah, it's not going to happen. I don't know if that answers the question, but yeah.
Yeah, no, that does. Admit, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. I hope you're feeling better. Um, enjoy lurking. That's okay, honey. We feel better soon. Um, as far as your investigation, but what brought you in from investigation now over to the debunking world?
So I've always watched videos and like YouTube and like TV shows, and I've always been curious about them. I've always noticed little things. I always noticed like maskings and stuff, if that makes sense. And I didn't know that term at all.
Right.
But I was like, that pixel looks weird. That corner looks really weird in that video. That sounds like it's coming from this side of the headphones. Like that. And again, I didn't know what that was at all. And I kept doing it. And one time I was sitting on the couch and I was watching a video, and it happened to be Beardo. And he did the exact same thing I did. And I
Beardo's
went,
fault.
oh my God, he did the exact same debunking I just did. So I was like, okay, cool. So I did it again over and over again. And I'm like, oh my God, do I have an eye for this? Do I have an ear for this? And me being the person, like I said, chasing after like feelings about family and like all that stuff, I find debunking is one of those things where like I find like if you're faking it on purpose, it's kind of a slap in the face to the people who really believe in this paranormal stuff.
Right.
I believe it's a slap in the face. I believe it's something that real investigators, not saying me, but real investigators who go out there and try to, prove everything, it's a slap in the face to them as well, because they live their lives doing that stuff. And if you're opening your drawer with a string, what are you proving? Like, what are you proving in those videos? You know what I mean? I crossed that line and I said, let's do a video let's do a top 10 and see how well I do with it. And that video got great, reviews, and people were like, good job. Then I got a message from Beardo. Bro, good job, man. Like, you know what I mean? It was just a validation of like,
Awesome.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I talked to Michael from Real Evidence, and he's like, dude, he's like, I think you got it. Like, I think you got something. Like, you know what I mean? So, but
Right.
again, still new to it, obviously. But I just feel like I crossed over the debunking because I just felt like it's kind of a slap in the face that there's real people out there doing real stuff with paranormal, and
Right.
it's insulting. It's really insulting, and I just feel like I have an eye for it. I honestly do.
So yeah, that's great. Yeah, because I had no eye for it whatsoever. I didn't even know anything about all of that until I
Yeah,
did catch like Beardo or the Shape or
right,
and I'm thinking, oh my god, yeah, now I see it.
right. And I
Yeah.
didn't know those, terms either. Like I said, I didn't know
Uh-huh.
what masking was or like
No clue.
audio, whatever, pareidolia. I didn't know what all that stuff was, and
Yeah.
then I started learning more and more, and I was like, that's exactly what I've been talking about, but it's
Yeah.
in a different way. Like,
Oh,
so
because you're thinking about why would somebody go through all that trouble to fake something? I mean, because it's not. I mean, it's not like they set that up in 2 seconds.
no, no,
You
and
know,
that's the thing too. Like I watch videos where I'm
it takes
like,
a lot of work.
I watch videos, I'm like, yeah, it's fake, but like kudos, sir, because that's amazing. Like that's like I don't even know how you. And there has been videos where I try to debunk where I'm like, I have no idea how they did that. I have
Right.
no idea. They
Right.
did it so well, and then Shape goes on and does it, and he's like, yeah, this is so easy, and I'm like, well, then I feel stupid now. You
No,
know what I mean?
easy for people who had a lot
Yeah,
of
easy for
practice.
them. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
like,
so but now we know it's great because the debunkers, we know what to look for now. Now I catch
right,
myself, oh yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. But
yeah,
before it was just no, you take it on face value.
right.
That's a big no. So
And research and stuff like that. Like we said, we talked off air about the whole like key fob thing and like the EMF stuff, and like it's just learning stuff like that. It's just like, what if this is interfering with this? What if this is happening? What if I
right,
tie a fishing line to my cupboard? Can I pull it hard enough to make it open like that? You know what I mean?
right,
It's stupid sounding, but you start getting an ear and an eye for it, and it's crazy how I don't want to say it's crazy how good I am because that sounds horrible, but it's crazy how well I picked it up. And when I was showing people how well I was doing, they're like, "Yeah, I think you know what you're doing now." You know what I
right.
mean? And the training wheels were off, and I'm like, "Cool, now I can do it
Right
now."
there you go. Yeah, now you can just jump
Yeah,
right
I can
in.
just jump right in now. So
Yeah, see, I could never fake any of that stuff in my house because I have the old wooden cupboards, the big, huge, drawers and stuff like that, and they're not on wheels. You've got to pull.
right, yeah,
So I'd
yeah,
have to use like a rope, not
yeah,
fishing line.
yeah, yeah. No, I can't do that in this house because my wife would call me an idiot. She's like,
Yeah,
"Why are you
or
trying to
you
string
pull it
this
too
up?"
hard, the whole drawer is gonna come out onto the floor. So
I'll tell a short story before like so I was doing another channel long like about a year ago, and it was I was doing a weight loss video again, big guy doing a weight loss. It was a funny video, and it was me saying goodbye to Pepsi and a bag of chips. Like that
oh,
was the whole. It was an emotional thing. It was like you can't see
oh.
anybody over the camera, but you can see me crying and then the camera would cut to a bag of chips, and I said, "I'm so sorry that the chips fell." Well, I literally took 20 minutes to tie a string to that bag of chips.
See what I'm
And
saying? It takes a long time.
and my wife is like, did you literally spend 20 minutes tying a string to a bag of chips? So when we start doing debunking, I'm like, take that logic now and do it to there. Like they're doing it
Yes,
to that drawer, they're doing it to that light, they're doing that. The same thing as me setting up those packages of chips. Like it's the same thing.
takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Janice wants to know where is the one place that you've never been that you would like to go to?
I would love to go to Penhurst. I would love to go to I'm a huge I don't I mean it's fake, obviously it's a movie, but I'm a huge Blair Witch fan. I have the tattoos, I have the you know what I mean? I would love to go to the real forest. Even though I know it's whatever, I just want to be there. You know what I mean? The Winchester House is, I mean, probably on
Ah,
the top. My wife's been there, and I'm like, shut up about it already. Like, 'cause
oh,
I want
has
to, yeah,
she? Cool.
yeah. So I definitely that's one of my lists for sure. Um, I love to go see the Lorraine Warren house, excuse me, but there's so many things wrong right now. Like, I don't want to get into it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
don't
like
even get into that.
that's a can of worms right now. So yeah, yeah. So, but those are definitely places for sure.
Okay, Cree wants to know. Do you feel those that keep saying investigations should be more scientific should also investigate scientifically to show people what that looks like, or is it to each to his own?
I would love. Here's the thing. I would love to see. If I could be so more scientific in what I do, I would love to see a video. I think there's a few channels where they debunk it, where they show what happened, and then it's like a MythBuster thing. Like they show how it's done, split screen. I would love to see channels like that more. Yes, investigation should be a little bit more scientific. I feel like I said this the other day. I said that we live in a car crash world now, where it's all like quick.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of like teenagers walking around with EMF readers now and spirit boxes and talkers and all that stuff. There's no science behind it at all. It's just, let's go out to my backyard and see if I find ghosts. And I feel like there's adults doing that now too. So I feel like there's no scientific part about that at all. I feel like, yes, I feel like I made a lot of mistakes. I should have researched and did a lot of that stuff too, and been like, okay, let's write this down. This is here. This is this. What I feel like you should be a little bit more scientific in your research and in the investigations for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Pinky says she's got a little bit more of a practical question. What is the one thing that is absolutely necessary for your office area?
Oh, I'm looking around. My son bought me an emotional pickle, emotional support pickle. It's a little like crochet, and I have it I hang it up. I love that thing. I'm a huge. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm a huge horror person. I love horror stuff, so any kind of horror memorabilia. But the one thing I absolutely necessarily need for my office area, that's a tough question. After all these questions, that's really tough, actually.
You stumped them.
Yeah, you stumped me. This sounds weird, but I'm a huge, I shouldn't be. I'm a huge soft drink drinker. I'm a pop drinker.
Oh yeah,
I gotta have the drink in my office. If I don't have a cup, I'm like, I gotta go get a cup. I gotta sit down, get ready. I think that's like my crutch. I think that's the biggest thing. But yeah, that's a really, really good question. Honestly, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I've moved so many. Like I've had 2 studios in my house. I have this one. I have the downstairs basement where we did the green screen stuff.
Right.
I move around a lot. I really don't have something I really necessarily need. So, but it's my pop. Yeah.
So you got to get yourself a mini fridge. That's what it is.
Oh, I would. Yeah, right. My wife's like, nope, because then that's just that's adding to the problem. So yeah.
I used to have one in here, but yeah, it's gone.
Oh yeah, I had one of those little back in the day. I used to have little Coke ones.
Well, actually, my son, when he moved out, he left his here, and it was brand new, and it was. But he had to go while he came back and got it. Yeah, the thing lit up. It did everything. It was an awesome refrigerator. I was like, I don't believe this. And he was going to give it away. I said, no, you leave it here. I said, you never know. And yeah, I think a year later, he says, oh yeah, I'm going to take the fridge and use it for this. I said, see, and you would have gave it away.
Yeah, right. My wife's like, walk your ass to the fridge. You don't need that next to you. That's just causing more problems than anything. So yeah.
Well, see, it comes in handy when you're doing a show because I just can't get up and run away. So if I have it here, I got water and stuff in it. But yeah, now it's gone.
But I'm doing better now. I drink 4 liters of water a day. I'm doing better.
Good for you.
But I still have that. Like, I don't have any addictions.
Give up that soda.
I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't do anything like that. I don't barely drink. I drink a beer once in a while. This is my addiction. This is what I have. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah. And it's probably one of the worst is the soda.
It really is. It's just, it's, I feel sluggish after. I feel just like, I can't sleep well. It's bad. Yeah.
It does mess you up. And then when you don't have it, then you end up with a headache.
Thank you. I try to explain that to people. They're like,
you get
I'm like, I get a headache. Yeah. I really do feel like shit after. Like, I really do bad. Yeah.
Hey, Cheza, how are you doing, sweetie? Hey, Mr. Paul, how's it going? Chris says, I have 2 mini fridges in my room. One is filled with soda. The other is water and fruit. Yeah, see, they do come in handy.
Balance it out. That's good, though, balancing it out, though. But yeah.
So it's...
And the thing is, I love fruit. I love fruit and vegetables. I'm one of those people I love. Good. I'm a big guy, but I do love...
Good.
But one too many, right? That's the thing. Like, if it's there, it's got to be eaten. That's my problem. Like
Yeah,
I
but if it's
love,
fruit or vegetable, it's okay.
I know, but then it's just it's like, oh, what else do we have in the house now? Like,
Now, see, my husband's the cookie whore. He'll run around looking for cookies.
I'm not a
And
sweets
me,
person.
I'm
Yeah,
just fruit. I gotta, you know,
yeah, I'm not a sweets person.
I
I'm not
gotta
really.
have that fruit. It drives me insane. So let's see. Piggy says, yeah, because I'm designing my studio office room and thinking about what I need. Just you just make it your own. I mean, I've got all kinds of crap in mine. You start out with a bunch of stuff, and then as time goes on, it
Right.
changes.
Yep, exactly. This is going to be changed. My background's going to be changed soon anyway. The lights
Yeah.
are driving me nuts, but I'm going to do paneling behind me and stuff like that. So like, yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah,
why I
you
say
do.
I move so many things that I don't have something that I'm so like it has to be this way. So yeah.
Right.
And then I was like, oh, I like the way it looks. And then I see Beardo did his studio thing again, and I'm like, son of a bitch, now I got to do mine now because like mine just looks so like it's in the past. Now I got to do it over again. I got to do
Yeah, do
something
it over
new
again.
now. Like
I
yeah.
know when I seen that Beardo was doing his, I think, and I put on there, boy, you got a lot of stuff to
Oh
dust.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking,
I
no.
don't have like you can't see, but off camera, I have my Funkos up here, and I have a lot. So I was like, I'm not even going to bother touching those. Those are going to stay where they are. I'm not even going to. I'm
Yeah,
going to put
that's
up a panel, and that's it. That's it.
there you
So
go. This is as good as it's gonna get, guys.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like mine was normally because I do collect porcelain dolls.
Okay.
And my background used to be all of my porcelain dolls, which are over now to the side.
Okay.
I turned everything around, so now you get my tree of life.
Yeah.
Because it was freaking everybody out. The dolls are getting freaking people out.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not a big fan. My sister used to have the porcelain dolls, and I wasn't a big fan of them either.
Oh, I got a lot of people won't even come in my house because they're all over my house.
The ones with like the old school ones with like the bonnet on and like the little.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yes.
no.
Yeah. That's what
And
I got.
my grandmother used to have them in her bathroom for some reason. That was the weirdest thing to me.
Yeah,
Like I'd go in the bathroom and I see like a family of them, and I'm like,
just staring at
what
you.
is happening in here? Like,
You cover them up with towels. Sarah B, hello, and she wants to know what is your dream location to investigate if money and travel are no object? Good question.
yeah, that's a really good question. I don't. Let me put it this way: I don't have a specific like building or like. I would love to go to the UK.
Me too.
It's always been a thing of mine. I talked about it for years now, and I wish I had the money to do it. I wish I could stand in a plane long enough. That's another thing about me is I hate like traveling. I don't like planes. I love driving. That's why I drive a lot. I hate planes. I don't do planes. But if money wasn't an option, if it wasn't an option, the UK. I don't care. Like set me up in a motel, tell me where to go investigate. I would love to do that 100%.
So yeah, I feel I always tell everybody they have to knock me out because
I had a friend that went to Australia from Canada, and I'm like, are you crazy? Are you out of your mind? That's like 24 hours. Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, that's
yeah. I couldn't like, and that's the thing. I could drive for hours and hours and hours. People are like, you're crazy. You could drive for 10 hours. I'm like, it doesn't bother me.
right.
When I'm stuck around a bunch of people in a tube, I'm like, I can't do it.
Yeah, they would freak me out.
Nope, I can't do it. But yeah, the UK is like one of my like bucket lists. I would love to go for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely on mine as well. My niece just this year took a trip to Ireland.
Oh wow!
And it was an 8-hour flight, and I'm thinking, oh, did you go insane or what? 8 hours on a plane?
Yeah.
So I couldn't imagine 20 or more hours.
Oh, no, absolutely not. No.
Yeah, you'd have to knock me out and then wake me up when we get there. It's the only way they don't make.
Yeah,
then everybody goes, well, take a boat. And I go, no, because then all I could think of was like Titanic and the Poseidon Adventure. And that's the stuff I think about. I'm thinking, Rogue Wave flips the boat over, and then your shark food.
There's not enough Jack Daniels. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
There's not enough Jack Daniels on that flight to make me feel better. So yeah.
That's just no. Hey, Candy, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, they
I know you, Candy. I know you.
Yeah, Candy is everywhere.
Candy's actually one of my moderators for my channel. So
she's a moderator for everybody.
I know. I love it. She's like, I'll do it. I'm like, I'm a small channel. She's like, I'll still do it.
She's a super mod. It's like she don't have nothing else better to do.
I'm like
I don't think she sleeps.
I'm like, Candy, you can't be a moderator for 5 people in my chat room. Like, there's no rowdiness going on right now.
Hey, don't ever say never because you don't know who's going to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 26-hour New Zealand to UK. Oh, God, no.
Oh, absolutely not. You're out of your mind. No.
No way. Sorry, Piggy. We're never coming to visit you.
We'll call. Thank you.
It's too far. Yeah, do Zoom call.
Yeah. No, absolutely not. I hear some stories and I'm just like, why would, or my favorite one is my buddy went to to do no, it was Australia to meet a girl.
Oh my God. Serious?
And I'm like, bro, that could have ended so badly.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
luckily the girl was a good girl and everything. She was a nice woman and everything. But I'm like, nope, nope, sorry. I'd rather stay home single. Thank you. Like,
Jeez.
I just couldn't imagine that. Like,
Well, I had somebody that I had met actually online. I knew the woman for about a year,
mm.
and then she offered to pay for a trip for me to go to England with her because she didn't want to go by herself.
Oh wow, okay.
And I'm like, oh God. I said, and I thanked her, that's a lovely gift, but I couldn't do that. I mean, I've only known you for like a year.
Right. That's yeah.
How do you say yes to something? Well, I know a lot of people would, but I couldn't do
No.
that.
I couldn't imagine. I've been on a bus for 6 hours and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, jeez.
There's too many people. There's too many different smells. There's too many I can't.
Just an 8 hour on a plane.
I'm very sensitive to that stuff. So like if I like food and like weird like colognes and stuff, I'm very like I can't do it. Like I have to I have to get away from it. So yeah.
Yeah, Piggy says I'll just live stream and you can see New Zealand that way. Yeah, that's as close as we're gonna get, sweetie.
Beautiful. Give us a tour. That'd be awesome. Actually, virtual tour. That'd be amazing.
Oh,
So,
I've
yeah.
seen some photographs. It's beautiful.
I was so bored one day. I watched literally a guy give a tour of like New York City, and I was like, cool. And I'd been there, and I'm like, this is amazing. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm watching for 4 hours though. This is like, I need to go outside.
I have no desire whatsoever to go to New York City.
I went to New York with we won a trip for a job for a business, whatever. And it was one of those like, get off the bus, you better be on the bus in like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
we couldn't explore anything. We couldn't
No.
So I would love to go back again, and by my standards, but yeah,
they'll leave you right there. So yeah, it's too many people. It's too people.
It's too busy, way too busy. Like and rudeness. Yeah,
very overwhelming. I just can't be around that many people.
But I've always loved New York. I always loved the accent. I always loved that. Like I don't know, to me, I've always loved that. Just I can't be in a crowd of people like that. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, everybody says I have an accent. I don't hear it.
Everyone says you have me. It's like I'm Canadian. They're like, you have an accent. I'm like, I don't say a boot. I don't say a.
Well, I usually pick it up when a Canadians say a boat.
But that's Newfoundland. That's the other way. That's not like I'm from Ontario, so Ontario is a little bit more like we're like Buffalo. You know what I mean? But if you go Newfoundland and you go like them, like down that way, that's like boot, hey buddy, like that's the Canadian way there. So,
yeah, that's the only time I pick it up. But otherwise, I think you guys sound the same.
Yeah, no.
Chris says I lived in New York City for 3 years and it was too much. Too many people couldn't stand it. Yeah, it's just overrun. There's just no space. No space.
No, and I'm one of those people like, don't touch me, don't like.
Yeah, I gotta have a certain radius. Don't infringe.
I'm a big guy. I'm sweating already. I don't need you on me. I don't need no.
It's freezing there today. Oh, because they're in their winter. They can keep it. You can keep
it. I'm a winter guy. Fall and winter guy. Yeah.
Stand winter.
I love my pajamas. I love my Christmas movies. I'm a huge Christmas fan. So yeah, I'm a big teddy bear when it comes to the
So what you do is in the summer you turn the air conditioning on really high, then you can put your jammies on and then watch Christmas movies.
So we do I don't know if it's in all Canada, but we do Christmas in July.
Yep.
The 25th of July. So I can't wait. So yeah. I get to like sit in like summer and like sit down and watch Christmas movies in my PJs and sweat to death. So yeah, can't wait.
That's a vision. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you ever come upon a situation on an investigation that you couldn't debunk?
There's been times where I've seen things in shadows where I'm like, when your eyes adjust, you're like, am I crazy or am I seeing this?
Right.
And there's a couple times of that stuff. Maybe, yeah. I would say like I've had things where I've heard things over like voices and stuff, or where I just couldn't figure it out. I just honestly could not figure it out. And I sit with stuff. I'm one of those people who like I go to bed with stuff, and I'd be like just being like, what the hell was that? What like for hours later, I'm like, what was that? And that's when I start researching stuff. That's like I'll be honest, my wife does all the research when we go on investigations. She's the researcher. I don't do that at all. Unless I feel something there, I will come back to it and be like, I have to know what was there.
Right.
And the biggest one we had was in Kingston. We had the penitentiary. We were walking around, and I was like, there's somebody in that window, the left side or the right side window, two windows up. And I said, I could swear there was somebody in that window. And my wife's like, well, it's a tree. It could be like, and she could be right. It was like the shadow of the tree
Right.
behind us, or whatever, blah, blah. So I said, okay, whatever. So we went home. 2 days later, she's watching YouTube, and she's like, I'm going to check to see if anybody else has done the asylum. Sure enough, the people were doing asylum, and they were talking about a little girl that was in that window. And my wife's like, how did you know about the little girl in the window? She's like, you watched this video. I'm like, I have never seen this video. I promise you I've never seen this video.
Right.
And I just could not for the life of me figure out how I linked that together. For the life of me. And that to me was like the biggest where I was like, I can't debunk how did I make that up in my head and it came to life? Like, I don't know what happened here. Like, yeah. But yeah, there has been things where I don't know. I've seen things where I'm like, I can't figure out how this is working or like what this is like. And I think also maybe like you said, me being in touch and me being like, I want to believe, I've opened up more and been like, I'm seeing more things.
Right.
But there's a part of me that wants to debunk it. There's a part of me that's going, it is what it is. Great.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So
now, saying that you're actually considered new to debunking.
Yeah.
Do you believe that it's possible for investigators and debunkers to pretty much debunk yourself out of actual evidence?
That's a good question too. Hit me with the hard stuff. I believe so. I believe so. The reason I say that is because like I went back and watched one of my videos. I never put it up because I was like, I'm going to look like an idiot if I do this. Put up one of my videos, I'll be like, I debunked my own video. You know what I mean? So like, but it's true though. There's the times where I'm like, I debunked that. Like, holy shit, oh my god, like I've done it so many times where I'm just like, no, it was this, and I heard a sound, and I went back and I'm like, oh, don't I look stupid now? Like, I believe so. Yeah, I really do believe so. I believe that you can. I think everybody has a debunking side and everybody has a investigation side. I believe everybody has that, like, and that's what pisses me off the most when people say like, "Oh, you're a debunker, so you don't believe in the paranormal." Well, no, I'm a skeptic, but I'm a believer at the same time.
Right.
I'm a debunker, but I'm an investigator. I believe there could be a gray area. Why can't there be a gray area? And I feel like, yeah, there's been times where I'm like, no, this is true. And then I go back and I'm like, oh shit, no, it wasn't. This is what it was. Or, oh, I debunked this and I watch back. I'm like, nope, that was real. That was real. So yeah, right. I believe that for sure.
Yeah. Well, no, I believe that too. Yeah. I mean, you need to be a debunker when you're investigating.
Right.
Because, if you're not, every little sound or thing that you see, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's this.
And that's where those videos that I can't stand watching is because everything is oh my God, everything's everything's a jump scare and
right.
That's what I can't stand those videos, but just because it doesn't make sense to me that not everything is a jump scare. Not everything is my dead bell went off 50 times and my EMF went off 40 times and it said my name 60 times. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like,
right.
Like I've watched videos where like they go and investigate for 3 hours and nothing happens.
Right.
And I'm glued to those because I'm like, that to me makes more sense. Like, you know what I mean? But something that's like, I don't want, if I want to watch a horror movie, I'll watch a horror movie.
Right.
Like I'll jump scare, I'll watch a horror movie, but like, yeah, I just can't do those videos.
Right. Right. My question is as being into the debunking realm now, how do you handle the backlash from debunking people's videos? When they feel, they come out, oh, you're full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about.
I swallow a lot of it. Nobody wants to be told you're this, you're that, nobody wants to be told that. I believe I'm entitled to my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion. But once you start attacking somebody, I feel that's when it crosses the line. I've been told, you're fat, you're ugly, you got missing teeth, you blah, 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 blah. I talked about a cat ball for 20 minutes and now you're attacking me on my looks. Like, you know what I mean? Like you went a step above, like you really, but I will tell you one thing. If you go onto my comment section, any of my comments, I always say, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching. There was one time where the guy rambled for like a full paragraph when I said, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm sorry, but I don't. But any other time I say, thank you so much for, commenting. I appreciate it. Thank you for your opinion, but this is my opinion. I will never sit there and go like, you're an idiot. You're this, you're that. You're
Right.
like, you come on, man. You're dumb for this. What's the point of that? And it doesn't feel good when it happens to you. It doesn't feel good when it happens to me. Like, it doesn't feel good when someone's like, you're fat. I'm like, okay. Like, I talked about your EMF reader. Now you're calling me fat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, gee, I'm glad you notified me because I had no clue.
Right. We jumped. Yeah. I have mirrors. I've screamed in them. Don't worry. Like, don't worry what I'm doing on the weekend. Like, you know what I mean?
When I woke up this morning, I had no clue.
Yeah. I double take the mirror. And I was like, that doesn't look right. But oh yeah. Like, I have very thick skin, but yes, I'm human too. And sometimes I do get like, man, that really sucked. That really hurt.
Yeah.
Or you do a video and you're like, I really hope that video does well. And someone's like, fake, stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, it sucks. It really sucks. Like,
we've all been through that.
So yeah, I take it on the chin sometimes, but I also am like, hey, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. And someone commented like, how come you put hearts and say thanks to everybody who gives you, shit? Do you want me to fight with you? Do you want me to fight them? Do you want me to like get mad and like what's the point of that? What is the point of that? And there is people out there, there's debunkers who are like, I'll go to war for these people. I just don't care enough. I like at the end of the day, it's a video. I go, okay, put up the video. If everybody likes it, great. Nobody likes it, I'll move on to another one.
That's all. That's all you can do.
So yeah, my life doesn't end there. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's great. I see. Pam wants to know: have you found certain equipment that you would highly recommend, like microphone types and brands, cameras, and so on?
I'm a very simple person. Here's the thing. I went the cheap route. I bought a good phone with a great camera on it. It doesn't have to be, $1,000 camera. It doesn't have to be all that stuff. Microphones, I love the Rhodes microphones. I love the lavalier microphones. I think those are the best, genius things. And again, I'm so blind to technology. When I first seen those, I was like, oh, those are new. And then someone's like, those have been out for like 20 years now. And I'm like, okay, I've never seen them before, but okay, cool.
They're new to you.
They're new to me. I use basic stuff. I use this kind of microphone here. And I'm one of those people like, oh, I like RB, I like lights. I'm such a kid sometimes. I'm like, ooh, it lights up. Let's use that one.
Shiny.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I'm one of those people who go to Walmart. My wife's like, stop touching stuff. I'm like, I have to know how it lights up. I have to know why it does this.
You're that person that goes through the aisle and pushes all the buttons, aren't you?
Ask her. Honestly, we go to the dollar store. She's like, I can see it in your mind before you even do it. Like the wheels are turning. Like,
yep.
But yeah, I'm very, I believe that like you don't have to spend now. Quality, yes. If you want a YouTube channel, and people are going to watch, and you want that, that good quality. But investigations, I just believe like. Just take a phone with you, take a gimbal with you, take like something. You don't have to buy $1,000 stuff. And I've had this question asked before, and someone was like, I just want to start off. I'm a new investigator. I want to start off. I said, trial and error, trial and error. Do like if you have a phone, try it. And it bugs me when you watch these channels and they're like, oh, I went on investigations, and they're like grainy as all hell. I'm like, what phone are you using, or what cameras are you using? Then step it up a little bit. But yeah, honestly, use the phone, use whatever you have, and then just see what works for you. I can't tell you exactly what it works for you. Well, what works for me might not work for you. So
right, just personal preference.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, again, the shininess happens for me. It might not be for you. So you know what I mean?
He likes nice and shiny.
I do. That's why I have like my whole background's LED. I was like, ooh, look, lights up.
Sparkly. Okay.
Yeah.
Sarah wants to know, what's your favorite horror movie, show, or book?
My favorite all-time movie is The Omen. That's my favorite. Omen is my favorite all-time movie. Second to Blair Witch, which is weird. I know that's two different things, but Blair Witch opened something in me. I had no idea what it was. But it started this whole found footage thing that I love. I love found footage movies. And it's like the Paranormal. I've tried searching for that one movie that's going to be like the Blair Witch. I've yet to find it.
Right.
And that's why I've been so obsessed with that movie. But before that, it was The Omen for sure. Shows. I'm not a big TV guy. I'm a YouTuber. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of stupid YouTube stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah,
Me too.
I watch like I like the other like not the other day, but about a year ago, I went to my sister's and she was watching a girl clean her house,
Oh,
and I was
gee.
like, "This is so stupid." And I was sitting on the couch for like an hour with her watching it. I was like, "Why am I watching this?" I watched a girl fill up her candy dishes for like 20 minutes. Like it's just stupid brain rot stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get sucked into that. Wow.
But as far as horror shows, I love From. From was a really good show, really really good horror show. But I'm more of a sitcom person. I love Seinfeld and King of Queens, and like I love the comedy stuff. And books, to be honest, I'm not a big reader. If it doesn't have pictures or a recipe, I don't really care. But I love biography stuff. I love mafia. I love music. I'm huge into music. I'm a mellophile. I have to have music on 24 hours a day. If I don't have music on, then I start wondering what's going on in my head. So
Yeah, it scares you. So yeah, you
it
gotta,
scares me a little bit. Yeah, yeah. So I love.
block it out.
Yeah. I took a trip, 7-hour trip one time with the car, and the guy didn't believe music at all, and it drove me nuts the whole time. I
Yeah,
literally,
that's a little boring.
I felt like I was going to jump out of the car, honestly. But yeah,
Yeah, because like when we take a trip, we don't talk when we're in the car. It's
no,
so
no.
it's either silence or music.
Then you have that one person who just wants to talk. They turn the radio
Yeah.
off just to talk to you, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't, man. I can't with you. Like,
It's
yeah.
like you talk too much. You got to shut up.
Yeah. I talk to you any other time. Can you just shut up for like 5 minutes, like for 2 hours? Yeah.
I know. Sarah says, "Do you believe in psychics? Psychics? Ugh, I can't even spit that one out. Damn, fix the teeth. Psychics. There we go. Or the ability to be a medium, specifically."
I do. I believe. I know being in the debunking world, and everyone's going to hate me for this one because they're going to be like, "You're a debunker, but you believe in psychics." I do. I believe in past experience. I believe in my mom went to a psychic, and a lot of the stuff that they told her actually happened with me, with my sister, with my family. I believe it 100%. I believe psychics. There's a few things where I'm like, hit or miss, but I do believe in psychics. I do believe in mediums. There is mediums out there that where you're like, no, you're not fooling anybody. Like you're just doing it for entertainment purposes.
Right.
But there's people where like, it sounds so weird, but I like those people like the psychics that you pay to go, like it's a trailer, you go pay them $100 and they tell you what their life is or your life is. I believe those more than those people who are like, I'm Brenda from Detroit and I'm like $1 million house and like I'll sit with you for 4 hours and tell you your life. You know what I mean? It's just it's all glamour, and I don't like that. I like the bare bones stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I believe it. I believe 100%. I believe in psychics. I believe in what I've been told. I believe in what my family's been told. My experiences. I went, holy shit, that's crazy how it just connected. So yeah, I believe in that.
So wow, that's pretty cool. Hello, Ace. Welcome in. If you're still here, sorry, I'm a little behind, guys.
I'm talking too much for you to.
Well, we're sidetracked, and that's great. That's the way I love it. Let's see what somebody else has got a question before I start rambling off.
Can I just give a quick shout out, by the way?
You sure can.
Wayne's World. Thank you so much for the intro music to my new channel. I'm doing a new channel actually.
Nice.
And thank you so much, Wayne's World, for the intro. It's amazing. I'm doing a reaction channel. It's going to be like funny videos, funny police chases, funny moments, fails. It's going to be a whole like reaction thing. And he did a music for me, so that was amazing. So yeah,
wonderful.
Shout out to him.
Wayne, hello, welcome in, Wayne. You're a sweetheart. Oh, did I cause trouble for you, Jimmy? I'm sorry. We were this morning, on the morning show this morning, we were playing around and talking about Alexa. And the funny thing was that Big Stu had an Alexa in his house, and so does Jimmy.
Okay.
And I said, hey, Alexa, such and such, and their Alexas went off.
Yeah.
So now he says that I don't know what this guy said, but he set off my Alexa and she decided to disable something. Laura was setting off my Alexa this morning and now it's, oh God.
We had like 4 of them in our house, so I know what it's like.
Oh no.
You ask one and they're just like, and this, set an alarm. I'm like, oh my God, there's too much happening right now.
What was hilarious, because we were just saying anything.
Yeah.
Ask Laura to be Alexa again. That was funny. Oh my God, we don't want to start trouble.
Is that the Simon Says thing or whatever? You talk to it.
Well,
And
I
it
was
talks back?
saying, what the hell were we saying? Because Jimmy does the no pants dance thing, and I was saying, well, Alexa, should Jimmy wear pants? And then it was answering,
Okay.
or Alexa, what's a good stew recipe? Because the guy goes by Big Stew, so
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and it was
I'm.
answering. It was hilarious. Dude, the
Uh,
Blair Witch is the best footage movie, and I'll die on that hill. Okay, Jimmy's a fan.
thank you so much, Jimmy. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I love that. It just I didn't see it in the movie. I was 1999, I believe. Yeah, so I didn't see it in theaters. My sister gave me the tape, the VHS, and it just and I like I was old enough, but I sat there cross-legged and just went, "Oh my god, what am I watching right now?"
Jeez.
And I've finally got the tattoo, and I was like, I'm in for life. You know what I mean? I love the movie. It's been just one of those movies that I just never been able to find something next to it. So
I
yeah,
thought it was interesting. I remember when it come out
it's
and
not for
everything,
everybody.
and people were getting sick in the theaters.
But
I'm
people are
thinking,
like,
why?
the camera is rough. But like when people say it's the scariest movie in the world, I'm like, no, it's not. It's really
No.
there's not that much happening. It's the fact that everybody thought it was so real. The fact that like
Yes.
it looks amazing, like looks like three people in the Lost in the Woods. They market it so well too. Um, they're and I'm so psyched because they just announced that the two of them are on board for the new remake, and the director's on board for the new one too. So I'm so like,
Oh, so we'll have
yeah,
to
I'm
see.
really pumped for that. But yeah.
Here we go. We've got a question. Alexa, does Tim have a spook behind him because the curtains are moving?
No, I have wind because I'm hot in here. So
Ah, oh, see, you ruined it for us. Okay, Cree has a question. She says, "Are you talking? Are you talking the original Omen or the remake? Because the original is the only movie I couldn't finish. It scared the shit out of me,
yeah,
like no other horror movie ever has."
of course the original. So I'll tell you, I don't. I think did I bring it up? No, I didn't bring it. So anyway, my real name is Damien, by the way. So I will tell the story quickly for you guys. My real name is Damien. I was adopted by my great grandparents. They were Christian to the bone. My mom's favorite movie was The Omen.
Okay.
And when I got adopted, my great grandparents were like, "We're not having any satanic person in my house. We're not having like blah blah blah." His name is Timothy after Saint Timothy.
There you go.
So I got adopted. I got baptized, new birth certificate, but my original birth certificate says Damien on it. So yeah, so that's why I fell in love with the Omen. I fell in love with that. So yeah, that's the story. So yeah.
Okay, Pam, lurk away. She's. I'm sorry. My voice is putting her to sleep. I'm sorry. The smooth tones, Pam. The smooth tones. Let's see. Let's get caught up here.
I love doing that. I used to love doing that on the radio too, just doing the smooth tones there.
Well, actually, yeah. Somebody asked me to be a part of a radio station.
Oh yeah, yeah. I would love to do just for fun. I have no idea about it, but I would love to do a smooth jazz channel. But I have no idea what smooth jazz
I,
is, to be honestly.
I agree. I agree to it. So let's see how this train wreck's going to end up. I've never done radio, so we'll see what happens.
I've been told all my life to do it, and I loved when I was doing it. There's so what happened was I was working for a station, and I was going to college at the same time, and I dropped out of college to work at the station. And then the station went under, and I was like, "Great!" So now I'm kind of screwed now. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, somebody on here, reached out to me, wanted to know if I wanted to take part in it. I go, why not?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
I never did it before, so we'll see what happens. Hey, Nick, welcome in. I don't know if you're still here. I'm catching up.
You could do like the ASMR things where you rub soap and like all that. I don't know that stuff. Like it's so weird to me that stuff.
I don't know. I said, okay, well, it's mostly just commentary and playing music. So
Yeah.
how can I screw that? Well, no, I could probably screw it up, but yeah.
I would love to do. I've done it in college, but I would love to do like voiceovers for trailers for videos and stuff. I would love to do that stuff.
That's pretty neat. And what is it there, Miss Stephanie? It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
I sing to you, but I don't normally do that doing interviews. If it was in the morning, if I'd known.
Come on, you got a great voice. Come on now. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. I'm pretty sure your fan base has heard you
Hey,
sing
he gave me
before.
the okay. So if this is for you, Steph or William, time for birthday spankings. Is it William that's got the birthday, or is it Steph that's got the birthday? Who is it that I'm missing here? Philippi there. I just turned 31. Happy birthday. Oh, yeah, it's Steph. So, okay. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Come on now.
Yay. It's a feel to be 31 again.
31 with how many years experience? Yeah.
Hey, Fredo, welcome in. Okay. Laura's saying, yeah, I did it. I did it. Now that the cold is pretty much gone, yeah.
Now Wayne's World is going to mix your voice and make a song out of it now.
God, oh my God, no. It's my voice has been the same since I had laryngitis last year.
Oh wow!
Okay, screwed up my vocal cord. So
oh damn it,
it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, and many more. Right, Phil. Now, what is on your bucket list as far as paranormal investigations go?
Like I said, we spoke about the whole Winchester House thing. You go to the UK. Investigations. I would love. I mean, I would love to meet up with some. I would love to meet up with Shape. I would love to meet up with Side Eye Guy. I would love to meet up with Crow. All these guys and do an investigation together. I think that's my bucket list.
That would be the mega investigation.
Like teach me, you know what I mean? Like show me the way, you know what I mean? So yeah,
hold me.
yeah. Like meet up with Beardo, meet up with Michael, meet up with all these guys, and like
right.
It's I love another shout out. I love Jake Hart's videos now. I think Jake Hart is one of the best like videos right now for me. I would love to meet up with him and talk about stuff like this and like believe it or not, honestly, I've loved doing podcasts like this. I love getting not getting my name out there, but like just like talking to somebody and like
right,
getting to know them. And like I've watched you for a while now, actually. So I was like, I was so pumped to do this. So but yeah, I would love to do investigations with like people that I watch, and even if they're not into like investigations, like take somebody who I watch and be like, hey, let's go like a celebrity thing. Like, hey, let's take this person on a ghost adventure. You know what I mean? That'd be cool too. So, I'm a big fan of Daz. I don't know if you know who Daz is. He does gaming and he does like funny videos and stuff. Yeah, he's also from the UK. I would love to take him on a ghost investigation. That'd be amazing. Right. So that's
Well, actually, that's what I was going to ask you. Who would you like to bring on an investigation with you, or whose investigation would you like to be a part of?
I would love to celebrity or YouTuber wise. I would love Daz. I think it would be cool to go on like to take him on an investigation. And for me, I would love to do a real evidence or a real paranormal evidence investigation of Michael. I think I like his style. I like his like no BS, no like it doesn't have to be about gimmicks and stuff like that.
Right.
I like his style, so I think it'd be cool to do his investigation. Plus, they go to pubs a lot. I want to have a beer with them. I think that'd be cool too.
So yeah, a brew.
There you go. Yeah. Nice Guinness. Yeah. And I blew his mind the other day. I said, "Have you ever tried a Guinness with a Stella, like a 50-50?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, down at like here in Canada, there's bars. 'Cause I used to work at the bar. We used to do 50-50s, Stella and Guinness together."
Really?
And he's like, "I've never heard it." So what happens is you take a Guinness and you take a spoon and you pour the Stella and it floats on top. And it's like a double-double. So like, of course, Tim Hortons, Canada, double-double.
Okay.
And he's like, that's I don't know how I feel about that. So I was like, yeah, we definitely got to do that one time. So yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Yeah. But no, I definitely would love to do one with Michael. And but the round table thing has always been a thing for me too. I would love to get a bunch of people and do like a round table, just And to me, being the newer debunker, I would love to be the person that just sits and goes like, "Teach me, please. Tell me more." Like, yeah.
Well, but being in the round table, you've got to put your input in as well.
Of course, of course.
But okay, what would be the ultimate round table as far as the paranormal would go for you?
So I would like to say, because the people I'm going to pick are debunkers, but I would like to have like a 50-50 as well, like investigators and debunkers as well. I'm not gonna blow smoke. I would love to have you on just because I would love to have you ask the questions.
Oh,
I would love, yeah, I would. So I would pick you. I would go Beardo for sure, Michael for sure. Um, I'm trying to think now. Believe it or not, as much as people give him shit, people are just like, no. I would love to have Zach from Ghost Adventures or Ghost. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, that would be. Oh man, that would be.
I want to just pick his brain. I just like, as much as I like, you kind of annoy me a little bit. I still want to know like what's going on with you. Like, you know what I mean? Um, who else? Jake Hart for sure. Uh, Candy, because I want to know why she's everybody moderator.
She lives for moderation.
Yeah, I would love to have her on and ask her a few questions why she wants to moderate for everybody. Who's your favorite Who's your favorite channel, Candy? There, put her on the spot now.
Oh no, she's not going to answer.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, just do like a 4 or 5. I met some cool people like Friday nights. Paranormal Triage. I would love to do. I did a podcast with them. They were amazing people.
Right.
But yeah, I would just love to do like maybe a 6-person roundtable just to have like,
So, well, if you set it up, I'll show up. That's for
cool.
sure.
I'm trying. Like I said, I'm desperately like I talked to Michael and I'm trying hard. And with my work schedule lately, like I said, it's just been crazy. So I'm trying to get that one day off just to, do it. But the time zones are the problem, right? It's the time.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
Like when it's 7 o'clock right now or 8 o'clock now, it's 4 in the morning to them or 5 in the morning to them. So yeah.
All right. That's the thing. You'd have to just maneuver it somewhere. There you go, Candy. She said all of them. Brilliant answer.
Oh, there you go. That's a cop-out, Candy. Come on now.
Oh my God, that's great.
You were supposed to say me and push my channel, Candy. You messed up.
There you go. There you go. She's not stupid. Brilliant answer. Yeah. Okay. Cree has a question for you.
Sure.
She says, have you ever watched Dawson Toller Investigations or Adelaide Haunting Horizons or Paranormal Quest? If so, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so Adelaide Haunted I've heard of. Paranormal Quest I've seen one thing from them, I believe. And Dawson I'm not too familiar. Just being honest, I'm not too familiar.
Right.
That's the thing. I'm still learning this too as well. I would love inputs of people to go like check these people out. You know what I mean? If you're gonna love this, you're gonna love these guys. I'm still stuck watching like who am I watching lately? Ouija Brothers. I watch Ouija Brothers.
Yeah.
I used to watch Mind Seed, and then that kind of there's a lot of there's a lot of issues there too. I'm still stuck on the old school stuff on YouTube.
Right.
Believe it or not, I watch a lot of top 10 stuff. I watch a lot of like being a debunker. I love top 10 videos, chills, nuke, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So,
pick them all apart. Yeah. But the list that she had said, yeah, they're wonderful groups.
Yeah.
You need to check them out. They really are good.
And again, just like the Bigfoot thing, just like the alien thing, I want input. Tell me, show me, and like I would love to give you like feedback about it after. You know what I mean? So yeah, that'd be great.
Right. Hey, I'm sorry, Fredo. He said it's so damn hot tonight. I'm sweating buckets. Oh no.
I feel you.
Go sit in front of the refrigerator. Open the door. But yeah, Adelaide, Haunted Horizons, great ladies. I think you'll really enjoy them because they bring a lot of fun to their investigations. They're silly, but they're good.
That's what I love. I love the entertainment factor too. Like that's it too.
Yeah, well, because a lot of people can be way too serious. So you got to throw a little good times in there.
Yeah,
just to keep people interested.
I remember like being like watching debunking channels and being like, oh, they're good, and then I seen Side Eye Guy, and I was like, you can be that way too. Like you can like the whole different spectrum. I was like, oh my god, like you can be that person. Like that's really cool. Like you have that entertainment factor. You know, and I really like that.
Gotta bring that in. Yeah, and
right.
Seg, yeah, I would just love it that if something would actually happen in front of him just once.
Yeah.
Because I want to see his total reaction. Actually, I did watch when he was on an investigation with a group, and something did happen, and he just took off running right after it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was like, yes, finally, somebody is just running this thing down. Unfortunately, I think if I remember correctly, it was his own shadow.
Oh, okay.
his own like reflection off of the glass in the door down at the end of the hall. But
I would love to
it was
see.
awesome.
I would love to see his masks in the spirit of Halloween. Honestly,
Yeah.
I would love it. I would wear. I would rock one for Halloween. But yeah, I would love
The
to see his
masks
mask
are
somewhere.
great, and those are made by Elaine. Elaine does a
Oh,
wonderful job. She's so talented.
amazing work. I mean, I see in his background. I was like, oh my god, they're
Yeah,
amazing looking.
they
And
are.
it's such a simple thing to do. Like such a simple project, and they turned it into craziness. Like it's awesome.
Yeah, she does a wonderful job. She's very talented.
Yep.
But I have to admit, sometimes I miss the shoebox. I just thought it
Okay.
was
Yes.
hilarious with the shoebox. Like,
Yeah. I love the. I don't know if you've seen the video where he did the unmasking.
Yes.
He's like, people want to see it finally, and then he wore like the thing over
thing
top.
other-
Yeah, I
yeah.
thought that was hilarious. Yeah.
Smart ass that he is.
Yeah.
Okay, Wayne has a question. What's your thoughts on top 5-10 channels been awkward to channels reacting to them?
I personally, I haven't really heard too much. Like I've heard things like obviously about like somebody being shitty about like, oh, you debunked my channel, how dare you? And I know Beardo just touched on this recently as well. You're taking videos from other people and showing them as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're doing the same thing that we're doing technically. Like
Yeah.
that's my main thing with that stuff. Like it's again, yes, you might have asked for permission, or you might have given a shout out to that person or give them credit, but you're still using their footage, just the same way we're doing the same thing. And I believe, I know this is going a little off topic, but I believe the whole copyright strikes and all that stuff, I think it's just a waste of time. Honestly, it's just, it should be up for grabs. I mean, if as long as you're not trashing the person, you give them the rights to use it and be like, hey, shout out to this person for, showing this person or whatever. But yes, those top 10 channels, I believe they get so like, I heard they get so out of bed. It's just like, you're doing the same thing. Just because you're not picking it apart as we are, you're doing the same thing that we are doing. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I agree with that. You get the copyright thing, they get crazy with it. They misuse that. And if you're putting it out there on the internet, I mean, it's public domain. It's
right. And there's a law in that too. Like there's laws on that too.
It's just insane. It really is. Cree has another question. Cree says, as for cryptids, have you ever heard of the Big Muddy Monster? There are actually police reports and investigations because of eyewitnesses. He was seen from 73 to 88 in Murfreesboro, Illinois, and made to NYT.
Never heard of them. No.
I've never heard of that either.
Now you're gonna get me searching
The Big Muddy Monster. That's a new one for me.
Yeah, never heard of it.
They were good for me. I'm actually gonna write that one down.
Oh my god. Anyway, the first video I just seen, or first picture. No, I've never heard of it. No, honestly. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Well, actually, Pam actually had a great question on my show the other day, asking if anybody has ever used a Geiger counter during paranormal investigations. And I'm going to ask you your thoughts on that, Tim. But actually, Pam, I did do some research on that, and I'm going to put the story in the magazine. You're going to be surprised what I found. But what do you think? Do you think that using a Geiger counter would be, a good idea to use during an investigation?
Geiger counter, that's the radiation thing, or that's the I'm sorry, I'm new to this stuff too. Like I don't know much about it. I as we're talking, like I am researching a lot of like the gadgets and all that stuff.
Right.
I haven't really given much thought just because I'm not too sure. Like, so if you can explain that to me, I would love that actually.
Well, the thing is that it was actually what I had discovered. Oh God, because I have short-term memory issues. It was actually a long time in the 1930s.
Okay. I
believe as I was dated back, and a famous paranormal investigator did bring out the Geiger counter because there is, depending on the locations, you do have some radiation.
Right.
And it is in some soils.
Okay. Yeah.
So they did do some testing on that. So I think it depends on where you are, location-wise. It might be beneficial to collect certain data for the environment because, I mean, that's one of the top priorities is your environmental changes during an investigation.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So it might have some benefits.
Here's my question for you. Counter
Oh
question.
no! Oh no!
How do you feel about dowsing rods?
I honestly, here we were just talking about that. I'm
Because
not
I
kidding.
just talked about it the other day too on a video. So yeah.
Was it yesterday, guys? We were just talking about that. I have never used them.
Okay.
I have done research on them. I
Okay.
want a pair. I haven't got them yet
Okay.
because I want to do some experiments with it.
Right.
I do believe it was Sage. She said that, was it you, Sage? Saying that her granddad used to, use that stuff, or was it Pam? Water. What do they call that? Water wishing or something like that. I mean, there's something to it. The old timers knew what they were doing,
Right.
and it worked for them. They didn't even use dowsing rods. They used tree branches.
Yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah.
From willow trees.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's got to be something going on there.
I personally think the newer ones that they're coming out with, I did a video of a guy who used glow sticks. Like he made a pair of glow sticks out of them, and I'm like, that's just for entertainment purposes. That's not really,
Yeah, no, they said the best ones to use are copper.
Right,
I mean,
right.
you can make them out of clothes hangers, but I want to have the right material.
Yeah.
To start with.
I have we have a set too. We bought it a long time ago, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not steady enough. Definitely in different conditions. If you're in like a place that has a little bit of wind, or I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I flip flop back and forth. But when I seen the guy had glow stick ones, I was like, now you're just being like,
yeah, no, I wouldn't go for that.
No. And there's also the audio motor, like, you know what I mean, like your twitch muscles and stuff like that, and I believe that as well.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I had that question asked in my video too, like from somebody in my live, and I was like, I don't know, really. I flip flop back and forth with that.
Well, it has been proven that if you make a stand,
right,
and put them in the stand, you are not going to get any kind of reaction. Because I do believe that they do work off the vibrations and the energy of the body.
But here's my funny part about that. I seen a girl do that. I'm not going to mention who, but I seen a girl do a video, and she was doing it outside.
Right.
It's like she put it in a piece of styrofoam. I was like, look, they're moving. I'm like, I can hear the wind through your microphone.
Right, blowing it. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I was like, you're not proving anything right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work unless you're holding them. It's the same thing like with the pendulum. You have to have the energy from the body to make this thing work.
Right.
Because I've done studies on that as well. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Got to get a drink. Choking to death. But yeah, I definitely want to get a pair of those myself and do my own experiments with them. A lot of debunkers and skeptics are going to say, don't waste your time. It's crap. It doesn't work.
Right.
You're moving them unintentionally and you don't realize it.
Right. Yeah.
But they say that with the pendulum as well. And I've proven that in my situation that isn't true because I've made a stand, put the pendulum on the stand and left it alone. It didn't move. But then when I placed a finger on the chain, it moved to give me responses. And I was just touching the finger, not even holding it.
Well, I believed it. And then when I seen a video of a guy who had a board with magnets in it, and I was like, now you're being like, you know what you're doing now. Like, you know that it's not right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he had a crystal that had a magnet at the bottom of it, and he had the board had the yes and no had magnets in it.
Oh wow!
And I was like, "Come on, man!" And you could tell the way it was swinging that's what it was, and it would stick that way.
Oh wow!
And I'm like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, no. When I actually do the pendulum, I don't usually use a board. It's just me holding it, and then I ask it, please tell me, give me a yes response. Yeah. And it'll go in that direction. Please give me a no response. And it goes in the other direction. And then tell me maybe in that direction. And then I start giving it questions and then it'll do its thing.
Right.
Again, entertainment, guys.
Yes, exactly.
Know, the Earth's poles have something to do. The magnetic poles do have something with the movement of pendulum.
Right.
But, as far as, it could be easily faked. Yes. But I've actually seen it work, so it's really weird.
And that's the stigma too about debunkers, where they're going, oh, you're just watching videos and like debunking shit. That's so easy. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not easy to debunk stuff when you take in factors of that stuff. When you take in factors of magnetisms and all that stuff. Like, it's really not easy to be a debunker. It really isn't. Like,
No, it's not.
I like, we have to look at every detail, every little thing. Like, especially like you said with the whole, like, you know, putting two dowsing rods in a piece of like a box or something and just like having it sit there. Like, you got to look at it. Like, is there vibrations in the ground? Is there air? Is there, like, it's just, you have to hit every target before you can actually go, no, this is real, this is fake, kind of thing. Like,
All right.
and I get that all the time. I get people going, oh, like, you're just sitting on your ass and telling us that it's fake. I'm like, I'm really not. I'm trying to, like, believe it or not, I put a lot of thought into these videos before I film them. You know what I mean? So
Right. So, well, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When you're talking about debunking, now,
yeah.
are you actually doing the debunk and then telling people and showing people how this is done?
Yeah, so I show a bit, but I do talk about, okay, like, I know that, like, the we're doing the ITC boxes. Again, I knew how, like, they chop it up, they reverse it. I will show they flip the audio, like, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. I want to do more side by side stuff.
Right.
We talked about doing the key fob thing. I want to do a video where I knew a person, again, on a video, who claimed that their AMF and dead bell was ringing, but their EMS was setting it off from their keychain, their key fob.
Right.
And I want to do split screens of me doing that scientific of going, okay, this is my key fob, this is my EMF, this is my dead bell. Let's see if this happens.
Right.
I want to do more of those. But yes, I have done them. I have done, like, guys, this is how this works. I talked about the other day about the boomerang effect, where they had a dead bell and an EMF and a walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie goes off, the EMF goes off, the EMF touches the dead bell goes off to the EMF, goes back and forth. You know what I mean? The boomerang effect.
Right.
So I do talk about that stuff where I'm like, you know what I mean? I want to say common sense, but it's like, if you really put your brain to it, if you have a walkie-talkie that has interference, the EMF is going to go off. It's interference. Right. But yes, try to explain. I'm not sitting there going, this is fake, done. You know what I mean? Like, it would be so, that'd be a 2-minute video.
Right. Well, see, the lot of issues that we've been getting in some chats is that people are a little disturbed by some debunkers. They started off doing their debunks, showing actually how it was done.
Right.
And then, I don't know, maybe because they just assumed everybody gets it, they just give their opinion.
Right.
And they want the debunkers to get back to showing us detail on how this was achieved.
Right.
And I think they're starting to get that they're going back to that, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And there's more of that. And that's the thing too, is I'm learning that too, I'm learning I have to do that more too, I got to show people. This is how
people want to see it. Yep.
Exactly. Right. And like the ITC channels, I won't touch, because I'm not building a box out of a pedal and a piece of stick and all that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
So yeah, I'm not doing that stuff. So if you watch those videos on your own time, kind of thing. Like, yeah. I don't want to do that. So, but yeah,
for entertainment, but that's as far as they
go. Exactly. But no, and the thing is, it's like you said, it's entertainment. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast doing what I'm doing as well.
That's great.
I'm doing like shorts. I did a video on Really Haunted, where like I pretended I had a microphone like stuck to me, because he always wakes up with a microphone on him somehow.
Right.
I did the one with Barry, did the pool research, the first ever pool investigation. And I did a fake investigation of my hot tub. So yeah, like I'm having a blast doing it. Like, I'm poking fun, but I'm doing it in a loving way as well. You know what I mean? Right.
That's great. Yeah.
But I'm having, yeah. And there's going to be more. Trust me. I'm filming an ITC video soon, actually.
Oh boy, something to look forward to.
Yeah. So I'm having a blast doing it. But yeah, it's just common sense. And yes, there should be that need of like, this is how it's done, guys. I'm not just sitting there going, this guy is full crap, done. You know what I mean?
Right.
No, there should be like,
why. Yeah.
Exactly. This is why I feel like this. And again, this is why and it's always the I thing. I feel like that. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong, but this is how I feel.
Yeah.
But I also love first of all, I love the people who go onto my channel and go, oh my God, that was an amazing video. I love everything you're doing. You're funny. You're entertaining. you know, I might not agree with like some of the things that you've said, but I love your channel, I love your videos, and that's to me is like amazing. You know what I mean?
All right.
I rather like I love that people were like, hey, I don't agree with like the cat ball thing. Like I don't agree with the cat ball thing that you said they're all BS. But I love your channel, and I like that. I really like that because we all have our
Right.
own opinion, right? So
Yeah, I always tell everybody, yeah, my cats won't even play with cat balls, so I don't,
no,
I don't see anybody else doing it. But you don't know.
I
You
use
don't
them.
know.
Yeah, it's just and the thing is like nothing's been proven. That's the thing. Nothing's been. We all have our own spin on something, but
Yeah.
nothing has been scientifically proven. Though.
No, none of it.
nothing.
It's all
So
about speculation.
yeah, so
Here we go again.
someone who
Wayne,
gets
Wayne says the dowsing rods are a pile of cow dung.
so someone who says like, you know, it's scientific or like there's has not been any research on it. You know what I mean? So
Well,
my
it's-
opinion is your opinion. My opinion is
Right.
like it's just that's it. Like
And you got to do the experiment. That's what I always tell everybody. Just
Right.
do the experiment.
and for somebody to get mad at somebody to get mad in a chat room on a comment
Right.
and be like, "That's bullshit." You don't know, just
Right,
as much as I don't
exactly.
know.
Pam says, "Yeah, okay." It was her dad that used the dowsing rods. Okay. Hey, Albie. I hope you're still in here. Good to see you, Albie. I want to be choking to death on everybody. So Albie said that we used to develop land. The well driller always used them to find good spots to drill, and he always hit water for a shot. So see, that's what I'm saying.
I believe that. Yeah, 100%. I believe that.
Something's going on. And then Cree has a question. Excuse me. What about seismometers? It's measure ground movement, and wouldn't it help with things falling or moving in a location?
Every time I say, yeah, I was about to say, every time I think of seismometer, I think of Tremors. Remember Tremors, the movie Tremors? I love that movie, and I always think of those
yes.
like, yeah, they're like doing like the needle thing, and everything's moving and shaking, and like I love that. I 100%. I believe yes, 100%. I believe that footsteps, like something that has like anything to do with movement, stuff like that. Yes, scientific. Again, I'm probably not going to be the first one to do it because I don't know how, but like.
Right.
I would love to see a video. I want to see more. I want to see more debunking channels be more scientific. Like I said, I want that like MythBuster kind of feel to it. And I would love to have a channel where they like every week someone writes in, "Hey, can you do the seismometer for us? Or can you do this for us? Can you do the dowsing rods for us this week? Can you do like?" And they do that. I would love a channel like that. You know what I mean? Because again, I do want to see the scientific part of that. It's not going to be me because again, I don't know. Maybe I'm not bright enough, but yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, that's important. People, that's what people are looking for.
Right.
Yeah, Sarah says dowsing rods are meant to find magnetic fluctuations in the ground, indicating elements that contain water.
Contain water.
Yeah, so it's and she's right. She's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. A seismic meter, a cheap one is a minimum 900.
They're expensive.
Yikes!
They're expensive. Yeah. But I always think of Tremors every time I think of one of those.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or I wonder if it would work. I know people said to use mercury, but don't use mercury, guys.
No, don't.
If you would fill the container with just water and set it on the ground to see if you're going to pick up any kind of vibration, impact, tremors, that kind of thing. It's a cheaper and a healthier way to try to figure that out.
I just read the other comment from Korea. They have some on Amazon for $40. Well, yeah, you just answered your question. Don't go on Amazon for stuff like that.
Yeah, let's see. If you wanted to debunk someone with a Ouija board, you need to check out Scotty, the medium. The speed that Planchette moves is insane. I don't know how he does it. It sucks. I can't prove he's fake. Ooh.
Who's the guy? Sorry, Scotty.
Scotty, the medium.
Let me just put this in my notes.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming for you, Scotty.
I'm coming for you. All right, done. All right. Yeah, no. How do you feel about Ouija boards, honestly? Because I ask everybody about this.
All right. When I was a teenager, I played with a Ouija board. But we never did anything serious with it. We always answered like stupid questions like, do I have gas? You know, that kind of dumb stuff.
Is Adam gonna call me on a date? Like
stuff like that, you know, dumb stuff.
Yeah.
As I've heard people have had very bad experiences with them. But I think if you take it to a dark place, then you might have a bad experience. But as far as it actually being authentic, I haven't had anything prove that to me. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's just a board game.
That's
Until I
it. It was
see otherwise.
made for that. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like it was made for that. But yeah, I have a hard time with it. I think that's one of those cat ball Ouija board. Like kind of to me, that's
Right.
just my opinion. But like, that's the problem with like me. Is like I've seen too many videos where I'm like, it can't be a coincidence that people are pulling it and blah blah. Blah. Like it has to be fake that these many people are doing it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's to me. It's just yeah. It's like when someone says, "Oh, like cat balls are not real," and you see 50 videos of cat balls.
Right.
Like, did you guys not listen to anybody saying that the cat balls are not real? Like, stop using them. Like the DR60. Again, I have a hatred for the DR60. I'm sorry, but that's just my personal opinion.
There's a lot of people that don't like it.
But how many people use it? I'm like, why do you keep using it after everyone keeps telling? Like, it's just a garbage thing. Like everyone, why do you keep using it? Like,
well, I would like to get, because I don't have a spirit box and I've used
Yeah.
regular radio, but I mean, I've priced them. Even, the popular one, the SB7 there. I mean,
yeah, it's crazy. It's
hundreds
crazy.
of dollars. I just don't feel that I could spend that kind of money just for an experiment.
That's the thing too. Like, that's another thing too about the whole like talking about experimenting on videos and like showing how it's done. Like, it's pricey sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to buy a seismometer for like one show, like one video. Like, that's not going to happen for $900. Like,
Right. Yeah. No, it's just crazy.
Like, yeah, it's but no, like there's always like to me like the ways around it, like the dead bell. I've always said like I don't believe in the dead bell because again it's EMF. Anything that you can change the sensitivity to weirds me out a little bit. Like if you're changing the sensitivity to go, oh, like we want the ghost to come in more. Like it's like you're tuning in the paranormal. It's like I don't know about that. So
right.
I came up with an idea and I said like it was me and Friday that came up with the idea of take a normal bell like this. Put it in a cup, put this over top, tape it, put it in the middle of the room. If this thing goes off, you got something.
There you go.
Who's touching that? You know what I mean? Like that to me was like the most brilliant thing in the world because I was like, if this thing goes off, you got to know somebody's touching this.
Oh, yeah.
There's no EMF, there's no like gadgets, nothing around that.
That is brilliant. I have a regular bell.
Yeah.
I mean, that other stuff is crap, but
yeah. So I thought of that. I was like, tape it at the bottom here and put it in the middle of the room. And this goes off. You clearly have something because nothing can mess with this because it's not EMF or like.
Right. See, but the only problem with that right now, I'll tell you what people are going to think. Oh, he's got something inside underneath that you can't see.
Right.
Setting it off.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean,
that's
guys,
the only problem.
Look, I'm going to do this. Guys, look at me in the camera. I'm not that bright to do that. I'm not that smart to be pulling.
He's got the bottom open. So they just saved your.
There you go. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not that. Yeah, I seen a video where the girl had her dresser drawer pulled open, but it was a motor.
Right.
Yeah, like the motor for blinds. She used that to open her drawers, and I'm like, I don't even know how she did that. I don't even know where you buy one of those.
People are good. People are good. Because then when you see them, they're thinking, how do they come up with this stuff?
I'm a string on a stick kind of guy. Like that's easy for me. Like,
yeah, they would be for me too. See, Cree's got another question. Did you know that when the cat balls were first used, they called it something else, and the person connected the wires so it didn't just go off? Investigators started buying cat balls cheaper. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen people where they've taken them and they've put them on a base or on a towel so that the vibration and stuff wouldn't set them off, which is a good idea.
Yes.
I mean, if you're going to use them, don't just set them on a floor bare-ended because the vibration is going to set them. Some of them are that sensitive.
But also we have to remember, like someone, again, I'm not going to mention who because I know they'll come after me again. Someone... I did a debunking on them and they came after me and I was like, the only reason your cat ball didn't go off is because you put it, there's a divot on the bottom of the cat ball where the button is. You put it on the divot on the button. So it's harder for it to move. If you put it on the ball part, obviously it's easier to move.
Right.
But if you're flipping it over where the button is, there's a little button in a divot. Well, it's going to stay there, stuck there more. And I've done that. I took a cat ball, I put it on my table, and they touched it and pushed it around, it wouldn't go off. But when I flipped the on button up to the top and moved it, it would go off.
Right.
So there's all these little things, and it's just anyway. There's millions of things I've seen, and I've seen this. I've seen someone tape cat balls to the staircase. You know what I mean? Like I've seen this thing. Like,
Okay.
and I was like, come on, man. How like dumb do you think we are? Like, so like you can clearly see them do that.
Wow. All right.
Sorry, go ahead.
Pam said, I would love to see if it was scientifically studied. You mean the what the hell are you talking about? I see. I just caught up, Pam, so I don't know what study you're talking about. Oh, the bell talking about in the container that he had. Is that what you would like to? I would actually like to see that done.
Doug.
See, now that we know that the bottom is open, so you
Yes.
can't rig it with anything.
I would love to do video on it, and just like, you know what I mean? And
See how it works.
it is going to be a running thing in my videos now, like my investigations. I'm going to have it with me every time I go. But again, if it goes off, we know something's going on. So.
Something's going on. Well, see, I bring mine with me all the time too, and I'll just set it because I do mostly cemetery stuff now. So I'll set it somewhere, and I walk away. And of course, there was one time my husband goes, "Is this your bell?" Yeah, it's the only one with the smiley face on it.
Yeah. Mine says, "Give me another drink" or something like that.
Yeah, I got it. Mine's yellow. It's got a big smiley face on it. But
I have a question. I have a question for you in the chat room.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm doing the interview guy. I'm interviewing you now.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
How do you feel about the flashlights thing now? Because
I don't believe in the flashlight thing at all. That has been totally tore up.
That to me is the most hatred I've been getting lately is the flashlight thing.
Yeah.
I've been getting so many comments and so many messages being like, "You're wrong for the flashlight thing. You're so wrong for blah, blah, blah." Like, and I'm like, come on. Like, I've seen so many videos where the guy is yelling up a staircase, a closed-in staircase, and you can see the light flickering when he's yelling. Like, it's
right.
It's Sam and Kobe. I debunked Sam and Kobe for that.
Yep.
They even explained how it worked. And I was like, come on, man, you guys are explaining it.
Yeah, and that people just don't get it. I mean, have you ever seen anything done by Kenny Biddle?
Yes. Yeah.
So there you go. He's proved that. He's done that. It's but people will stand by it. And I get it.
Yeah.
But that's not a good way to prove anything.
No.
Cree wants to know, did you know that no, we already did that question. Sorry. Don't want to repeat here.
Flashlights equals cat balls. Yep, 100%.
So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so we're not repeating anybody's questions. All right. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yes, I did miss one because I know Sarah wanted to know what your thoughts were on. Where is she? I know it was Sarah. Sorry. I'm scrolling down and I lost track of what the hell.
I just watched the Kenny Biddle video. Was it him doing all the gadgets? Like it was like an hour or two long or something like that.
Right.
I loved it. I love that. Those videos are amazing too. And I would love to do those videos. I wish I knew more about it. Right. So.
Oh, that's the one to watch. That's
sure. Yeah. He's amazing. I love those videos. I love any kind of like showing me how to like the gadgets work and all that stuff. I love those videos.
I totally lost that question. I'm so sorry. It had something to do with the Faraday bag. And is
that the Faraday bag and the bell? Like someone was doing the bell and like the normal bell like that. Yeah.
Yes, and I think they wanted to know what your thoughts were. I believe is what
I've heard of it. I've never seen the video, but I've heard that people were doing just the normal bell and stuff like that. The Faraday bell. Yeah, I've never seen it though. The Faraday pouches. That's it. Yeah, I've never seen them yet. But trust me, guys. I'm like learning from you guys. I'm taking notes too. So yeah.
There you go. Thanks for hanging out with us, Nick. We appreciate it. Have a good one.
I don't know who this Kenny Biddle guy is, but I'm coming after him too.
Yeah, that's what Kenny Biddle's the go-to. Hey, Kenny, what do you think of this? What do you think of it?
He's amazing.
He's great. He always helps everybody out.
I came home from a late shift, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning after I got done watching his video. I was like, "This is amazing. This like he's got it." Like, and it's things that you can take into your videos. Like, hey, just letting you know, I know that this doesn't work because he's reputable, like for sure. Like he knows his stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's what his job is.
Right, exactly. Right.
So yeah,
for sure.
It's not like he's flying by the seat of his pants. So it's that's nice that we have resources like him.
100%.
To go to.
Yeah. I take a little piece of everybody that I watch with me. You know what I mean? Like it's
and that's how you learn.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of my show is that, we all share with one another.
Right.
I do the interview, people learn about you, you learn about
Yeah.
us, and then we could forward it to new people coming into
Yeah.
the field.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's just like, and the thing is, like, I mean, I've had, like I said, I'm the new kid on the block. I'm the new guy who's learning, but has a passion for it. And I told my wife the other night too, like we were watching, a few videos, and I said, like, have you ever noticed that, like, I did a top 10, then Beardo did a top 10, and then Michael did a top 10, and then like we did a flashlight thing, then Beardo did a flashlight thing. Like, and I'm not saying people are ripping off each other, but the community is like it's a spinning, it's a thing, right? Like,
right.
we're all looking for the same thing, like debunking. You know what I mean? It's all the same. Like, it's really cool, and I've never wrestling, all that stuff, podcasts. I've never been in a community as much as paranormal communities. It's amazing. These people,
Right.
like, I give a shout out to all the people who follow me on Facebook, TikTok, whatever. It's amazing how many people are just like, yo, join our paranormal team. And like, I know you're a debunker, but we still love to have you over here and like check out our
Yeah.
videos. And like, and then they always do that, like, don't bunk us, LOL. And it's like, no, I won't. That's how you make enemies. Yeah. So
Well, hey, if they ask you to come aboard, they're going to have to expect
it already bit me in the ass once. I'm not doing it again. I don't. No, thank you. No.
See, that's why I never did debunking as well on other people's stuff because the backlash is horrendous.
I was, again, I'm not getting into the story, but I was being nice. I said, sure, I'll do your video.
Yeah.
And it bit me in the ass. So I'm like, I'm good. And to this day, I'm still getting the backlash for it. So yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. All of the debunkers out there, none of them have been out of line or rude or inappropriate. They just showed the video,
right?
Showed the fakery,
yeah,
called them out, and then the people are ticked off.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah.
And I always say, not for nothing, no matter what you put on YouTube, especially in the paranormal field, somebody's going to pick it apart.
Right.
So if you can't handle that, then don't put the stuff.
And you're literally opening that door to somebody. You're going, hey, do this so I can backlash, like so I can get mad at you for doing it.
Yeah.
And stupid me, being the younger, well, not the younger, but the new guy. Sure, man, I'll debunk your video for you. And woof, did it like backfire on me? So yeah.
So yeah, I stay away from that. I let all you guys handle that because.
So yeah, that's the last time I do that. It's the last time I
I don't want to deal with it.
No. So.
If you get trolls, you did something right. Yeah, Phil.
Yeah, bad press is good press, right? Any press is good press, right?
Well, I so far still hold the record. I have to keep saying that. I still hold the record for the trolls. And that was just because they goofball Biff. Oh God, I said the name.
I've been biting my tongue the whole video right now, whole show with you. It's like I want to say his name, but I don't. There's no point. Like there's no
the guy's a nightmare, and just like that, Boo is going to be doing another thing on it. I think I'm not even going to comment.
Yeah.
That's all I did was comment on the first original show, and then I got nailed. My poor mods were all freaking out. It was.
You know what's been really cool to me, and I will 100% love these people, is Smug Puppy. They have been so cool to me and so cool to the fact that I debunk their stuff and make fun of their stuff. Right. They've been so cool to me. Even on their videos, they say, like, this is entertainment purpose. Like, you can use our stuff as much as you want. And I ripped them a new a-hole, let's put it that way. And they were like, this is awesome. This was funny. And they loved, I was like, thank you. I appreciate that. Like, that's really cool. You know what I mean? Like, at least you didn't take it seriously like some people do. Like,
right. And some people get really out of hand.
And it's like, and the thing, what boggles my mind, and I say it every day, is like, you took the time to write this.
Yeah.
You could have just literally skipped to like millions of other channels on YouTube.
Exactly.
You could have crossed your arms and said, no, I don't agree to this, and moved on with your life.
Yeah.
Yet,
they get offended.
You had to poke the bear. Literally. You had to poke me. You had to sit there and go like, oh no, you're this and you're that, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not going to give you the reaction that you want. I'm not going to do it because there's no point to it. So,
well, that's what they want to get a rise out of you. That's what it is.
Maybe one day I'll do a members only video where I just let loose, just for members only. Just let loose on everything.
Yeah, Pam says I am laughing because it's highly unlikely, and it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they're just some you can do it, and they'll say, "Oh, okay," and they take it in stride, but. Wow, you get those few, you give your opinion, you've shown how the fakery was done. And boy, are they coming after you.
You know, my favorite part of all that is when someone says something and I don't even have time to write a comment back. Someone in my chat's like, "Screw you, buddy! Like, you know, you're wrong for this." Like, I don't even have to. You know, my people bark at them. Like, it's so funny that way. Like,
Yeah.
I have people who watch me, like Candy and all them, who are like, "No, that was a great video. You're wrong for this." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love those people. Like, I don't have time to rebuttal, and they're just like, "No, leave Tim alone. He did a good job." Like,
Yeah, that's all. You just smile and say, "Have a great day."
I did that video. I did. I said, "You want me to react?" I said, "You know what I'm going to say? Have a great day, guys." Like, you know what I mean?
There you
Like,
go. They're really good. It puts a knot in their shorts.
yeah, it really does, and that's the worst. And they're just like, "I'm mad, but I don't know why I'm mad at you."
Right, because they don't get a rise out of you, and that's what
No,
they're after.
you can see the smoke coming out of their ears. You can see
Pretty
that they're
much,
like, yeah,
pretty
they're
much.
shut down.
Oh God. Okay, before we get ready to take off here, what are the future plans for Chaos Theory Paranormal?
The future plans are we have investigation at two haunted jails coming up.
Oh,
One, the Lornell jail, which is like the second biggest jail in Ontario. Oldest jail, sorry, not biggest, oldest. We have a few more places we're looking at right now. There's one. I want to do a Halloween video for sure. Halloween investigation. That's another one thing I always wanted to do was investigation on Halloween. But I also want to do investigation on Christmas. I know I'm weird for that, but I want to do investigation on Christmas for some reason. So
that'd be fun.
but yeah, so a lot more debunking stuff. My wife has her own series on our channel called Among Us. She talks about serial killers. She talks about myths. She talks about really emotional stuff. She gets real deep into this stuff. You know what I mean? So she does her own series, and I love it. I mean, we've had such great feedback for her stuff. Of course, my debunking stuff. I'm still, I got a lot of videos to do. I ask on the posts, hey, who do you want to see me do again? Nothing like, hey, who do you want me to pick on? But like, who do you think, I should watch again? Or like, who do you think I should check out? You know what I mean?
Right.
And there has been videos and there has been people where I go, like, I won't touch those. Like, there's paranormal channels. I almost said their name. There's a bunch of paranormal channels I won't touch.
Right.
Just because it's like, what's the point? We all know, you know what I mean? So
right. Yeah, been there, done that.
exactly.
So,
And it's so many people have done it. So yeah, I'm just looking, like I said, it's not like I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. I'm not here to like blow up on YouTube and be like the next top star and like I'm not. I know my glass ceiling, you know what I mean?
right.
And I'm just having fun doing it. And I love that people are coming back and going, I love your channel. I love your videos. And even if I stay the small channel, I'm completely fine with that. Like I'm completely,
Well,
I
you're
know
doing
where
it
I am.
with passion. Yeah, you're doing
Yeah,
it.
I'm doing it because I love doing it. And I'm doing it because
That's great.
I'm doing it because I feel like there's something there that maybe I just haven't unlocked yet. You know what I mean? And maybe one day it'll come out, but I just, I'm still, chucking away. So
Wonderful. So guys, go check out Chaos Theory Paranormal. Check
please.
out Tim and the Misses and subscribe if you haven't. Show your support. And as always, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. I really appreciate it. You guys rock. And remember, always live life a little bit on the raw side. We'll see you all soon.